Good evening everyone. Hi, I am Rajendra Bhatia, faculty of Creative Edge, one of the facility of Top Rankers. Friends, I look after the design part and you all are here to know and understand what kind of questions and what kind of answer should be ready for JEE Main. Today, as I promised yesterday to all of you, I'll be taking a little part on two-dimension design. Now, one of the questions that frequently is designated is two-dimension design. First of all, one should know as to why two-dimensional design. Now, that is not the only target of today. I will be talking about some part of the two-dimension design and I'll then take you to one of the creative sketch as well, taking another question into consideration. So today I am going to talk about two-dimension design just a little and how actually the questions are framed to you and how to give the answer to them. Firstly, why a two-dimension design is generally asked in a architecture entrance preparation, and to slightly give you a little confusing line, they may ask you to even design a sari pallu. I repeat what I said, sari pallu, or a lampshade, or a design of an umbrella, or a t-shirt. So why this kind of a design and how will it be useful for an architect? Now friend, basically the design, the two-dimension design, it has got a motive. In any construction, the space is provided to you and thereafter you are the master of that space. So what is required to be done is to divide the space, create a balance into the division, create a rhythm into the design. With the color, segregate them, that means create contrast. Bring about a little unity, that means one element should not be segregated from other so badly that it doesn't look the part of the family of the elements. Bring about variety also, yes. For that matter, we use analogous colors. Now the design that I am showing to you has been done with poster color, which is not allowed in the examination hall. I am going to show you some other designs as well, wherein I have used only the pencil color which is used or which is allowed in the examination. There is repetition of the color, as you can see. In itself give a connectivity to the design, and if family membership of the design, there is color harmony. Analogous color is so explained that it is an arrangement of the color wherein two secondary colors and one primary color and their tints and shades are used in such a way that the primary color is common and is present in all of them. For example, in this case, it is use of green, orange and yellow. Orange contains yellow and red, green contains yellow and blue. Then tints of orange, as you can see the peach color. Tints of green, as you can see the leaf green color. Shades of yellow, as you can see the deep yellow and lemon yellow. Those are the color used in this. What happens when you take up analogous color? Analogous colors, they give a harmony and a run through vision in a design. So it is always good to use analogous color for the design. Now there could be three set of color. Either you use yellow, orange, green, or you use red, orange, violet, because red is present in orange and violet, or you use blue, violet and green. Blue is present in violet, also in green, and their tints and shades. I have chosen this question as a question that I will like to describe to you. Using only geometrical shapes or primary geometrical shape, design an umbrella or give design of an umbrella. Color it on as per your choice. Now in this design, I have first made the umbrella here, shown the design on the umbrella, taken two leaves of the portions of umbrella and made a total geometrical suggestive design, wherein I have used a semicircle, squarish design and a triangle. So circle, square and triangle, the all primary shapes I have used in this design. I have also used analogous color scheme of yellow, orange and green. Okay. This magenta is a mistake brought in by one of my colleagues, but anyway, I just wanted to show you how to get on with it. Today, very small portion, I'll also show you how to use the color or how to really color a design. For that I am ready with one of the sketch and I'm going to do it for you. But before that, let me also show you one of other design. This is also poster color used, watercolor used by one of my student, but this is not ideal for JEE B.Arch. However, this one is ideal for JEE B.Arch. While solving the question, you can also use, we call them as key sketches. Okay, so you can use key sketches so that the examiner come to know that you have done the arrangement only after coming into examination and not memorized it. Maybe you have memorized it, but do a mockery of doing the key sketch. Better if you can do the key sketch right in the examination hall and then enlarge it. Of course, this one I am showing to you is pretty large design. You will be required to do it in a small format. The format I was showing you right in the beginning, or I am going to show you in this design. So let us do the design. After this design is done, only for how to use the colors, I am showing you a little portion. With that you will catch the strokes to be used in coloring. One information I want to share with you, all the shades of one color can be or should be used for bringing the variety. Now I have got a very small set, so I have got limitation, but I am still trying to take up as many color as possible. All analogous color, I am selecting the analogous color as blue being the basic color, purple and green. You can choose. Now look at the stroke. I am using a little sleeping pencil and keeping the nib towards the outlines. Please keenly observe the stroke. The first stroke name is line hatching. Again, see the change in the stroke in the next go. The next stroke is circular scribbling. On top of the line hatching. You can replace the circular scribbling by cross hatching, line hatching, then cross hatching. I'll show you the difference separately. Line hatching is all lines. I've done it purposely. Of course, you are doing it. And circular hatching is this, circular scribbling. What is the alternative stroke? The alternative stroke is cross hatching. Line hatching. One more tip, I don't want to complete this right away. One more tip, whenever situation of color selection is there, try to take opposite, diagonal opposite balancing of color. Now here is light green. Done with the same method, line hatching and circular scribbling. Diagonally opposite would be this. Line hatching circular scribbling. Clear to everyone? Any question? You could have taken the blue, the light blue all throughout and do the rest of the color here. I am purposely doing a cross hatching here, followed by scribbling. So the whole white portion goes away and beautiful color is maintained. Okay friends, this is all about two-dimension design, which happens to be one of important question. Next in my agenda today is to show you some of creative questions and reveal their methods. The question is, you are sitting in a drawing room. Sunlight is peeping through a large window and your pet is sitting in, and it's a winter day and your pet is sitting in the sunlight. The question was totally dependent on the sciography that you choose. Sciography is the science of light, shade, shadow. And you are, of course, the time is early morning. The sunlight is coming through the window on your right side. The time is mentioned, early morning, so you have to have long shadows. Assuming that this is early morning and this side is east on your right side. 9 o'clock is the time. You can see that. Another question dependent on the sunlight. You are walking down a staircase of a hotel. The hotel is constructed in a fort or something like that. And it is evening time. People are returning to the hotel room. A total sciography is done with the sunlight casting shadow. Use of asterisks. Line of station, horizon at a distance. Whenever you are using hill into the design, remember bottom of the hill will be your horizon. You are peeping through bedroom of your parents. Your father has come into the balcony and mother has come with orange juice. It's again a morning time. Now this one is colored by pencil only. I have used hatching and scribbling, the same stroke that I showed you. So today I am going to tell you how to really work out such 2-point perspective drawings. Here is another the sketch to begin with, the colored one. I am using this word which is out of my own research, diamond plus, diamond minus. So let us look into the sketching part of it. Coloring I have described you. You are provided a blank sheet and you are given a question that you have to have a family scene created. Let us quickly sketch out the things, and maybe if you want I can just show you a part of it as colored. Fine. First of all, divide the vertical space into 2 parts so that you are assured of where you are taking the horizon. This is not the horizon. Horizon you are taking it here. Then there is a formula called as near the object, far are the vanishing point. However, I am in a demonstration, so I must specify my vanishing points within the paper only. This is the line of station showing where you are in the picture. I am taking vanishing point on both the ends and of course specifying the height of the room also. What I have done, I have initially made a diamond here and then I am extending the deviating lines. I call them as deviating line. As you all can see that they are deviating as per the perspective. Now I remove the initial deviating line. That means I am removing the diamond of the deviating lines. That's why I call this process as diamond minus. Okay. Now let us have the door, the balcony door, a large one. My suggestion to all of you that you should practice out enough of perspective so that you get quite acquainted with the procedure. Otherwise you will be lost in the examination. Having seen it, it looks like simple right away at this point in time, but believe me, this diamond minus is pretty tough going in case you are not known to the process. So better adopt it much before the examination. Now remember, the eye level is here. The lady has to be brought in here. With this, you will also know how to create a human figure. Like in yesterday also, we did that in perspective. This one is, although it is in perspective, but this is going to be pretty more simple. Division will be the only criteria where you have to really take care of it. 8 division of this line. Firstly, these 4 division are more important. Then we create the head here. This is my personal preference to give specs so that you can catch hold of the details of the face very easily. Another trick of bringing volume is this. Instead of straight line, take the curved lines. So if you have noticed it, the whole construction has come up well within 20 minutes. With construction, I mean to say the sketch and the perspective all together. And rest of the time, now this is done on A4 size, you will be provided much lesser than that you will be provided A5 size. So you can develop this sketch fairly well within time period provided to you. 40 minutes for the sketch, A4 size, maybe 20-25 minutes for A5 size. A slight crookedness is seen in the sketch only because the vanishing points are too close. I always remind my student that I am taking a class, so I want to show the vanishing point, although in actual, if for such nearby things, the vanishing point have to be far away. In my that other colored sketch, I have taken more realistic vanishing point. I'll show you once again so that you get the fair idea as to where the vanishing point would be taken in such So this much good enough a sketch, and you can think about coloring it hereafter. I'm just darkening some of the lines so that my viewers get the clear idea. There are three things that I will like to remind you once again. This is done on A4 size sheet. You get A5 size sheet, so your sketch would be much smaller. You need to use more thinner nib of the pencil so that your sketch doesn't get abruptly broaden. Secondly, I am taking a class, so I am taking vanishing point to be shown here within the paper. You can take them far away so that it becomes more realistic a sketch. You get the idea how the sketch was developed, and you know how the shading is done, the coloring is done. Of course, you can use a better set than what I am carrying today. That means 46 color pencil shades, and please try to take watercolor pencils. Now these are dry watercolor painting colors, dry watercolor painting pencil colors. Thank you, friends. I hope you have enjoyed it. We will look forward for your questions and give you appropriate answer. You can approach Creative Edge top rankers for your queries. I'll be more than happy to answer you all the questions. Thanks a lot. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.